Singer Jennifer Lopez's non-binary daughter, M. Lopez, dresses up in a men's suit with short hair to attend a red carpet premiere with her mom. It was back in 2022 that M. Lopez came out as non-binary. And what's interesting and maybe not that shocking to a lot of you is M was quite feminine before 2022. Here's an old clip of M talking about her fashion style.
How would you describe your sense of style?
It's hard to explain. I have many different aesthetics that I try to go for. One of them is like super pink, like skirts and maybe dresses. I don't love wearing dresses a lot, but the other is like jeans and baggy shirts and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty normal to me. Most girls in that age especially can relate to her fashion styles. But according to M, her clothes define her gender. Because a couple of years later, she announced that she wanted to go by they/them pronouns. And here's a clip of M's mom, Jennifer Lopez, introducing her daughter on stage.
The last time we performed together was in a big stadium like this.
Before Emmy joined J-Lo, the 52-year-old introduced them using they/them pronouns, showing the world just how much she respects Emmy.
And I asked them to sing with me all the time, but they won't. So this is a very special occasion. They're very, very busy and booked and pricey. It costs me when they come out. But they're worth every single penny because they're my favorite duet partner of all time.
Appears on stage, they stand proudly, holding a bedazzled rainbow microphone, dressed in a fuchsia shirt and matching short set and black Dodgers baseball cap.
Listen to this sentence again.
The 52-year-old introduced them using they/them pronouns, showing the world just how much she respects Emmy.
I do not agree that using they/them pronouns for only one person is a way to show respect. There's something so degrading about a mother supporting her daughter's delusions, political identity, that is about being gender neutral. Non-binary, which is not a real thing, we're going to get back to that, is an ideological term that means you don't identify as a man or a woman. In other words, you want to be gender neutral. The thing about all human beings is that we're not gender neutral. No one is gender neutral. Affirming your child's delusions, harmful, sexist, intolerant delusions, is not a way to respect them. The whole idea of non-binary is sexist and super intolerant. The non-binary identity is based in the belief that there's a limit on how many ways you can be a man and a woman. Therefore, we need this new gender or new identity. There's a million ways you can be a man or a woman, but there are not a million genders. The vast majority of all people are not perfectly masculine and perfectly feminine. And that's the thing about this identity, this ideology. Activists conflict masculinity with being male and femininity with being female. And if a male is not 100% masculine, he's apparently non-binary. And if a female is not 100% feminine, she's non-binary. The truth is, you can be a feminine man and still be a man. You can be a masculine woman and still be a woman. A woman can hormonally and surgically try to look like a man and still be a woman. Listen, there's not a single reason to create more genders. Every single human being on the planet fit into the male and female box, even intersex people. It's a myth that they are a third sex. Sex is binary, just as gender. You cannot put a limit on gender. The category man includes all males, and it gives the males the freedom to be whoever they want, to dress, to look however they want, and vice versa with women. And I think it's so beautiful and freeing. This fact about biology and gender is a tolerant fact, and it is intolerant to believe that if a girl wants to wear baggy shorts and have green or purple hair, she's no longer a girl. Girl. I'm currently trying to work on my accent, so bear with me. Why does M. Lopez identify as non-binary and not just as a girl, which she is? It's hard to tell. I haven't heard her personally talk about this. But what's worth noticing is what happened after Jennifer Lopez married Ben Affleck, and when M. Lopez got a stepsister. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner's daughter came out as non-binary back in 2024. Shocking. She changed her name to Finn, which is such a trans name. If you know, you know. And the two non-binary sisters are best friends, or they're really good friends. It must be a coincidence that they both identify as non-binary, right? Let's just ignore the fact that they both have famous parents. They both grew up really wealthy. Let's just ignore the fact that they're not the only children of celebrities who come out as non-binary or trans. I'm not going to talk about all the cases of celebrities having trans children. At the top of my head, look at Megan Fox's children. We see this rise in especially young girls identifying as non-binary or as trans because it's a social contagion. We have seen it a million times before, how especially young girls in friend groups all identify as trans. Some of them even take their testosterone shots together, which is so disturbing. And that's coming from someone who gets a testosterone shot in the butt every 3 months. It has nothing to do with my experience as a gender dysphoric transsexual adult. And also, transsexualism, the real kind, you know, the thing that has always existed and wasn't political until 2 minutes ago, is not contagious. Chronic and severe gender dysphoria is a mental disorder, and anyone, any type of person can deal with it. A celebrity can deal with it, a random truck driver can deal with it, someone who's a communist can deal with it, and someone who's on the far right can deal with it. It doesn't matter. It's a mental disorder. It's a legit and valid thing. But non-binary and the trans you always hear about today are terms, are identity labels based in ideology. It is 100% a choice to identify as non-binary. It is not a choice to deal with gender dysphoria. I really wish it was. Because then I wouldn't look like this today. I wouldn't have changed my entire life and body just to feel better. You can't control having a mental disorder, but you can control what you believe in, ideologically speaking, politically speaking.
Imagine changing your name to reflect your true self, especially in the journey of embracing your gender identity. That's just what Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck's kid did. They went from being called Serafina Rose to choosing the name Finn Affleck. Finn showed everyone who they really are at a family event, wearing a cool black outfit and a neat haircut, showing it's cool to be yourself. Finn's bravery is a light for all young people, proving it's cool to be true to you.
Are you embracing your gender identity if you're making yourself into a gender-neutral person? Are you actually being your true, authentic self when denying what you truly are? Are you really being yourself, beautiful and brave, if you're lying to yourself about what you are and also forcing others around you to lie to you about what you are? When going by they them pronouns, it's like there's an elephant in the room all the time, and I feel so uncomfortable just thinking about being related to someone who identifies as non-binary. I also think it's quite inappropriate to force your surroundings to believe in the same intolerant sexist ideology as you. Jennifer Lopez, of course, wants to love and support her daughter, but now Jennifer is actively showing support of an ideology that believes that women can't be masculine without being a third gender, which is such a sexist take. And I know what you're thinking. Maybe these celebrities, you know, the parents, love to see their children come out as non-binary or trans, because then it'll give them some brownie points or minority points. It might be true, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on inside of Jennifer Lopez's head. The last thing I want to say is I think a lot of these celebrities' children who identify as non-binary or trans simply just lack a personality. They might feel an extreme amount of rich, white, cis-straight guilt. Because they believe in an ideology that demonizes said groups. That's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more content like this, remember to hit subscribe and the notification bell. As always, let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in the comments down below. Peace out.